Chat. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? I hope we're good. Is my mouth tracking actually working? Okay, it's like barely working. It's fine. It's fine. I still need to buy that phone. I keep putting it off. I'll figure it out soon. But I've been using my credit card for more stuff recently because I'm like, I can get rewards for this shit. Sorry, my girlfriend's texting me about where we want to move to. Kawatapi, baby, I ate all my chicken nuggets already. There's no chicken nuggets left for you. Baby boy. He's just a little guy. You can't blame him. He doesn't know better. He doesn't know better. He's just a baby. Ain't that right, Kawatapi? Yeah. I need to get a Kawatapi emote. I have gnocchi emotes. I need a Kawatapi emote. Yeah, you can sniff. But there's nothing you'll like there. Like, I know you don't like barbecue sauce. Okay, let's do that. Kawatapi's kind of blocking my screen, but it's okay. Sir, what did you find on the plate? What crumbs are you eating? Sir. But you enjoy yourself with your little elevator butt. I'm also loving the instant login and not having to worry about a queue. Also, I've got so many marks that are almost done, but it's annoying. But apparently all of these are like close to done. But as you can probably tell, I've been working on Relic Weapon. Very annoying. I spent too much money on it. My VTuber is kind of blocking it, but I'm now under 1,000,000 gil. Anyways, we're here to do MSQ and as our Astrologian. So off to Little Alamigo we go. I am gonna occasionally peep the Aether Hunt's Discord though, just to see if anyone spawns Pale Rider. Because I do need that Pale Rider kill. Okay, Kawatapi, you're pretty in the way right now. Thank you. Alright. So to review, we are reliably informed that members of the Alamigan resistance operating here have taken receipt of several large shipments of crystals, our task being to ascertain who and why. Given the size of the settlement, I find it hard to believe that anyone here could be wholly unaware of the resistance's movements. The challenge, of course, will be finding individuals who are both able and willing to share such information with outsiders. It would seem sensible to divide our forces. Toof, why don't you question the residents in the eastern half of town? Alize and I will do the same in the west, and afterwards we can rendezvous here to share our findings. Alright, let's move. Time to question people. Sifrid Talabot. Well, I guess come to join the fight, have you? No need to deny it, friend. You're not the first to answer the Griffin's call. Well, he's lit a fire in every Alamigan's heart. He's also inspired more than a few Uldans to pledge themselves to the cause. And little wonder the Garleans won't stop until we're all under the yoke. Interesting. I'm getting a lot of texts, I assume, from my girlfriend. I see you there, going around and asking questions, looking for the Griffin and his lot, I'll bet. Seems that the talk of Little Alamigo these days. Folk wondering what he's about, what he's got in store for the Garleans, and what's under that mask of his, of course. Some say he's hardly got a face, what with all the scars. Others reckon he's been marked for death by the Empire. and that they'd send a bloody legion if they knew he was here. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay. Let me go up. There you are. And the Resistance, damned if I know. Sounds as if I'd be any use to them. If you set store by all these tales of secret weapons, good luck to you. But I'm too old for the mass bedtime stories. This is our lot, and it's time we got used to it. I suppose I should ask what you learned, but I think I already know. Yeah. This Griffin seems to be the leader of a newly formed faction within the Resistance, the Masks. Yet despite their growing popularity, no one seems to know much about them, only that they are the most aggressively militant group to join the movement in recent memory. Indeed, many claim their commitment to the cause of Ala Mhigan liberation is unrivaled. We can but hope their revolutionary fervor is never channeled in the direction of a primal. Yeah. Though I feel confident that this is the group which received the crystal shipments, we yet lack proof. Before taking any action, I would speak with the settlement's leader to confirm my suspicions, and mayhap enlist his help while I'm about it. Given that you and Gundabald are already acquainted, mayhap it would be best if you took the lead, shall we? Gundabald? Who the fuck is Gundabald? Is this someone that I just skipped over? Going through ARR? Yeah, it is. Much as it pleases me to see you again, Toof, I cannot help but wonder if I should be worried. I hear you and yours have been asking questions. Yeah. The Griffin? I know of him, as do we all. He and his mass have become a leading faction within the Resistance. Though there was suspicion at first, given his secretive ways, he quickly proved himself a charismatic and capable commander. Men are drawn to his passion and his vision. They truly believe that he has what it takes to lead them to victory. I just heard my cat jumping onto her perch. That's what that noise was. Even I cannot help but admire the man for what he's accomplished, but I have not forgotten Welred. I was blind to the danger of his ambitions, and you were not. The Griffin will soon deliver a speech to our people at the Second Temple of Karn. Go and see him with your own eyes, weigh his words with your own heart. How convenient, 'tis but a pity Thancred is not here to join us. You two go on ahead. I shall stay behind and wait for him. All right. And we set off yet again. I will say the one annoying part to playing this on multiple, like, partitions and shit is simply that my HUD layout changes every time. Has it begun already? I hear voices coming from within. Oh. Cutscene. It doesn't look voiced, so time to narrate.
Brothers and sisters!
Oh.
20 years ago, Ala Mhigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire. In our haste to overthrow the King of Ruin, we turned a blind eye to our foes in the north. With our glorious revolution, we but laid a path for a new tyrant to succeed the old. And when confronted with our failure, we fled. Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same. We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out. rebuilding the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains. We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country, or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home. We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery.
That is a good speech.
The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful. You all know the Eorzean Alliance will do naught to oppose him. For all their promises and platitudes, they will not act if there's no profit in it. Only we can free our brothers and sisters from the Empire's tyranny, my friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight.
Well,
they have imprisoned us.
Certainly a call to
arms. They have enslaved us, and they have murdered us. But no more. Blood demands blood, and the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands.
It's a very Scottish accent. Scotland!
This I
forever.
promise you, for we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it, and together we shall see the Alamigan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Urbania once more!
I feel like this is just them gearing up to summon a primal.
A power befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking, Alphino.
Wait, is that...
What are you two doing here?
Oh! Ida! Bubble! Hey! Hey!
I could ask you the same thing! Well, this is quite the surprise.
I feel like you're underreacting to this, besties.
If you see what I see, if you feel as I feel...
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
For it is not strength of arms that will win this battle, but strength of...
I feel like they can tell we've been through some shit, but they have no idea anything that's happened in Ishgard. Like, I guess the only one that's missing now is Menphilia. Well. Oh, another cutscene! Yay! Hold on, let me check the Discord real quick. We're good. Words cannot express how glad I am to see you both alive and well. And you, though it's pretty obvious you and Toof would be fine. The Crystal Braves never had a realistic chance of capturing any of the Scions, divided as they were and distrusted by the better part of Eorzea. But if you truly believed that, forgive me, what exactly have you two been doing all this time? Repaying a favor. After the banquet, we had no choice but to flee Ul'dah, and we would not have been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from the Resistance. That's right, they smuggled us out of the city and sheltered us in Little Alamigo, all at great risk to themselves. Obviously, we couldn't let that go unacknowledged, so we offered to help them out with their operations for a while. And we learned of the Scion's exoneration, that Olorito had severed all ties with the Crystal Braves, and that General Raban had been reinstated. We resolved to make contact, but having long since discarded our link pearls as a precautionary measure, our options were rather limited. To make matters more complicated, we were embroiled in a delicate operation at the time, leaving me with little choice but to entrust a letter to a courier. I gather from your puzzled expressions, however, that you never received it. Yeah. To be honest, we thought this might happen. While the masks are happy to let the refugees spread the word within the community, they're pretty strict about communicating with outsiders. Oh, and we also heard a rumor that the Griffin doesn't want us meddling in his affairs. The Griffin mistrusts the silence of the Seventh Dawn. Yeah. Curious, it is as well known that we are no friends to Garlemald. Tufstream, hi Tampon, hi Pookie. One would think the man we saw beseeching all and sundry to join his cause would welcome our support. I should say that the man you saw is not in fact the Griffin, but an impersonator, and a talented rabble-rouser to boot. 'Twould not surprise me if he were responsible for the majority of these public appearances. As you may have gathered, the Griffin is an extremely cautious and distrusting man who has made every effort to conceal his identity. Even when we participated in a raid under his direct command, we were not permitted to approach him. It's hard to know what to make of it all, the secrecy, the impersonators, the masks. Girl, you're wearing a mask. What? It's not as if I'm making all of you wear one, and mine only covers half my face. It's completely different. Anyway, when we heard the Griffin was due to give a speech, we thought it might be a good opportunity to get a better sense of the man behind the, For all the good it did. And now you have heard the whole of it, but tell me, what prompted you to take an interest in the Griffin? Well, there's been more primals. Again. Summoning? You're not serious. I can't believe it. The Resistance would never even entertain such a ridiculous plan, but the Griffin... Well, the man is an enigma. I cannot say with any confidence what he would or would not do. What I can say, however, is that the speech we heard today was not the first to make a reference to power capable of defeating the Empire. The masks have made many such claims of late. I confess I'd assumed it to be mere bluster, but in the context of the shipments of which you spoke, it is not impossible that they are alluding to a primal. Whatever it is, we'll find out together, and if anyone tries to stop us, they'll answer to me. Indeed, that is, assuming you'll have us. Well, duh. Well, they're finally back in the crew. So we're on the game? Bro! My title for the stream is literally that I'm nearing the end of the Heavensward patch quest. I don't know what you expected, man. Alright, honorable heroes. If, as you suspect, the Griffin is indeed plotting to summon a primal, we must needs obtain confirmation while there is yet time to act. To that end, I propose we question his double. Given his role as the group's de facto mouthpiece, I should not be surprised if he were one of the Griffin's closest associates. And while he may not be aware of the most sensitive details, he can probably tell us the mask's plans in broad strokes. Like the man whom he impersonates, however, he is wary of outsiders. He will not expose himself without a suitable incentive. My plan is as follows. You and Alphina will pose as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words to take up arms for a noble cause. Ida and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements and testify as to your usefulness in the struggles ahead. With our enthusiastic assurances still ringing in his ears, he will decide to welcome you in person, and we will arrange a meeting. You'll need to look the part that we might maintain the charade, until we have him cornered at least. Here, this should be enough to purchase suitable garments from Talabot, and to have him rub a respectable amount of dirt on them for good measure. Any questions? It all seems simple enough, thank you, and with that tooth, let us be off. Alright. Quest accepted. Me and my bird. You want to buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it. But what if... money? Well, you're the ones with the guild, and seeing as you're friends of Papalymo, There. Tunic and slops for the both of you, tailored and treated to your tastes. Now off with you before someone sees us together. Alright. Clothes maketh the man, as they say. Right then, I will go and change and see you at the spot Papalimo marked on our maps. Yup. I have 9 of those. Good God. I have so much random shit, man. Like, ugh. Okay, let me fix up my inventory for a quick moment. So, that's already in there, that's fine. All extra triad cards? Yeah. They're all extra. Okay, these aren't being used. They're also level 30. I don't know why I have them. I'll just desynth. There. And you, I don't know why I have you either. Those can be desynthed. Free MGP in your pockets? Yup. Also, I turned in my triple triad cards yesterday, and I got the 4th place prize. I got the last number correct. Let's go! 1 is better than none. A bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush, or I think that's the saying. Right? A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Well, look at us, a pair of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. Yes, this should suffice. Never heard that saying? Really? I feel like that's a common one. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. And now you play the waiting game. Yup. Cutting! I'm gonna have a mint.
My thanks, comrades. You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say.
His outfit, it's so jarring to see him in his fancy little necklace and earring.
Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even
Alfie
think you were
was
planning to
objective
summon a
from
primal.
Yeah.
Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
Ooh.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
The famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to
These
think I
British
could
voices.
conceal
Hi,
the
Mia.
truth from you lot.
Good morning.
You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals.
Ruh-roh.
You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Ala Mhigan liberation.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Ala Mhigo will never be free!
Meanwhile, I've already fought Primals a second time.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honourable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Ala Mhigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
Well.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Emulger?
I feel like his voice actor's different, but I can't pinpoint
Aside
it.
from a lack of crystals, none. But the Beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god.
Raggy.
Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light?
Ooh! My reputation precedes me.
Aye, I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave woman can make a difference. You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago. On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I just...
Girl, spit it out. Like, you clearly are thinking some things.
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Ala Mhigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
I still feel like Papa Lima's voice actor changed. It doesn't feel right. Well... Quarry Mill, he said. Do you remember? Forgive me, you cannot be expected to recall every name and face, and besides, it's not as if it matters. I have long admired how you live in the present, how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. So let us keep moving forward together, too. If we must find and secure those crystals, this is no time for looking back. Give me some Flognard. Flognard. Urianger! What's bro doing? If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within Zaharak, ready to be put to use by the Emulger. We must appraise Elise of all we've learned. I will join you both in Little Ala Mhigo after I have changed. Okay, so I'm allowed to change now. Cool. Boink. This way. You can get in this way, right? this'll do. Alright, Elise. Oh, Thancred, you're here now. Now that Thancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings? You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Ida and Papaluma were here all along? Yep. Well, Istiola will be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of the Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zaharak without delay. Agreed. If there is naught else to discuss, let us depart at once. Let go. Oh, someone's watching. Is it Urianger, by chance? And so they go forth in accordance with the Griffin's plan. It is Urianger. The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. Oh, he's playing as the Griffin. Oh, boy. Naught else remaineth save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again. Oh, brother. We're about to kill Urianger. I confess I expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions, not until we have breathed the bowl of embers. You must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your arrival. Several cutscenes will play. Well, that's why I'm all set. Alright.
This isn't right. The Amalja would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Yeah.
Not willingly, no.
Oop. Is Urianger alone summoning? Oh no, it's all of them.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12. Will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the Warrior of Light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos.
You're just casually plotting my murder.
One life for one world. A fair exchange! Wouldn't you agree?
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
And then Urianger comes in.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Rude.
Alisaie!
Well.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was.
Hi, Tooth. Hi, Schwarz.
My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
What is happening right now? Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay.
If you
Baddie
dare
alert.
to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold dear, then you shall die by my sword.
Oh shit!
Let's finish this.
Well, time to take everyone down. Vulnerable.
You shall fall soon enough.
There's no escape!
They're being cured. Hold on. Take out the healer. Then I can take out the knight. And now I can take out this guy. Oh, they're back. Okay, Devout of Darkness. Gotta kill that one again. Oh, they keep healing themselves faster than I can attack. They're down again. Elise, you should probably get some healing. Okay, they're dead again. Let's kill some more of these guys first. Fucking again.
No more games!
What is happening? Is that the end of this, I guess?
It ends! Now! What?
Did Urianger change back? Was Urianger playing them?
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart.
Oh, so he was intentionally two-timing
warrior of
them.
darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Urianger!
Alphinaud was like, oh, fuck, he's figuring it out now.
Mine apologies, Master Alphinaud. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady.
Urianger, you're a bitch.
By thy leave.
He's actually fighting with us now.
Even odds, then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
Understood.
They are really shrouded. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them.
Girl, I think you just need my ether, but let's entertain the thought.
Make ready! They come!
So we're both playing defense, I guess. Here we go again. Start with the devout.
I must have more ether.
What do you mean, go to her? I don't know how I'm supposed to be doing that. How do I channel ether into the blade? Do you want me to just do, like, healing? Like, what? What do you mean? I don't understand what I'm meant to be doing here. Like, what do you mean channel ether? There's no button for that. What the fuck do you mean? Like, I don't understand. I've right-clicked. There's no action that I can take. I'm just gonna fucking kill them. Because I don't understand what I'm meant to do here. Well, the only way with the Magus of Darkness is ether because they're fucking dead. Oh, okay. What the fuck am I meant to do? It is not explained. Channel your ether. There we go. Fuck's sake.
The ether! Ugh, it's not enough!
You mustn't channel so much at once. Hi, Dad. Hi, Raven. First, hell yeah. No, the fucking blade of light. Oh, for fuck's sake. I will when I am able. There.
I can feel it! Just a little more!
There we go again. Probably that one never got used. The ranger?
Hurry it up, neighbor!
Okay. Of course the fucking Warrior of Darkness is on me now. Bro! Can someone like hurry up and kill the healer? The healer sure is making this fucking difficult. There. Fucking Christ. There.
'Tis done! With this blade I banish the darkness!
Well.
Not like this.
Well, they're dead. Now I can hydrate. Where the fuck did I put my water bottle? There we go. Alright. Oh, she's... Oh, brother.
Alize, are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished.
He's got some sort of plan.
Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Ooh.
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt plains with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
No, but we have.
Wait!
Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
He's like, oh, they know.
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight for all that was good and right.
This axe is all kinds of bloody, my god.
We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Damn.
You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
Well...
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight.
Isn't that the staff that from Garuda? I feel like that's the Garuda staff.
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louisoix, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal!
Oh, I'm killing him. Am I killing them or am I helping them? I don't understand. Like, which one am I doing right now? Am I killing them or helping them escape? Oh, we're all here to commune with Hydaelyn.
What is this place?
Oh, Alphinaud's never seen it. I forgot about that.
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
I forgot that they've never seen this before. And we're just like, yeah, hey Hydaelyn, what's
Mother
up?
Hydaelyn, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
They didn't know. I forgot about that. They didn't really know.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed.
Model Sifrin?
Are lost.
I guess you haven't seen it since I did my debut. Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Can yet save.
Show us Minfilia. I low-key forgot that she was like absorbed by Hydaelyn. Like I forgot that this is what happened to her.
Minfilia.
I forgot that they never saw this. I completely forgot that like we're the only ones who see these interactions. And so we're just like, hey. Here, you started crying?
Blessed children of the first.
I don't
The
fully
light of
remember.
your
I cry a
world
lot.
hath gone
Not on
blinding
stream
in its
often, but I do
radiance.
cry a lot.
It is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
She's like, no. No, you don't.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will,
Oh, yeah. I do cry
so
when that
too
happens.
must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn.
And I'll continue my response when you get back. Because I have...
But for the boon you have
I have
granted her,
words about that.
she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light.
And now they turn to us.
Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last
Time
that the
travel
answer
from the guy who
lay in
invented
the
ads.
power of
Yeah.
blessed crystals.
But the long story short of why I
Thus did
cried, I
labour
cry
to
anytime
set
people
light against
donate a lot of
dark.
subs and things like that, because it's a lot of money. And financially, things have been difficult for a long while, but I never ask anything of people. Like, if you want to, that's great, but I usually try to put the money I earn from Twitch back. But I've always told myself,
the instrument of the first
should hardships come to it, I will pull that money out of what I earn from Twitch.
There to remain, mayhap forever.
But at the same time, I don't earn a lot from Twitch. I earn probably maybe 200 a year, if that. So I try hard to keep everything I earn from Twitch and put it back into things that you guys get to see. Stream backgrounds, assets, new models. God, I hope I can get new models in the future, but that is definitely not in the cards right now. But that's what I tried to do. But when things are difficult, I can't always guarantee that, you know? It may count that that money that I told myself I'd save for that specific purpose is needed to cover funds, but it is what it is. I didn't end up having to use it. I can now put that money towards a phone so I can have proper facial tracking on this model, because right now it's kind of broken with my very, very old Logitech camera. So they are really, really expensive, but for the amount of time and care that goes into making them, because you don't really understand it until you like really delve in depth into it. Like, sure, the model looks great. It's stunning. It is 800 individual layers. There are 800 layers on this model. And fun fact, the first person I asked to rig this model said no, not because they didn't want to, but because their computer couldn't handle what was required for 800 layers of rigging. So that's sort of where the cost comes in, is it's a lot of time and very intricate work.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away!
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Oh, Alphinaud's mad.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
Time to go to Japan again? I've never been to Japan. I'd love to go one day.
You would go alone then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be.
I forgot that Thancred, raised her.
Your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Hydaelyn's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn.
Well, that's kind of our job as the heroes of light.
The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers.
So I had so much fun, and then I left
Thus do I
TSA.
entrust you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
My phone is continuing to go off. I have so many emails and shit. What the fuck?
'Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent.
Maybe she said they won't check your bags.
Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done,
I think got a Discord notification as well, bro.
Hear me, servant of Hydaelyn. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home.
And so they leave, and their story is done.
We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them.
And Cassetians were playing with Wi-Fi. Ooh.
So please.
My flights to and from
path.
Scotland, I didn't have Wi-Fi, and that sucked. I was also severely depressed, and so it was just not a fun time overall. But, if I'm not mistaken, I was still streaming at that point. I think I was mainly streaming Genshin? Or no, because I was streaming off my laptop. I was playing a lot of Genshin, but I was mainly streaming Terraria and Minecraft.
It's a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph.
You see, my parents were very much like non-American Airlines people. That's just because there's 2 airports near where I grew up. And so one airport mainly had United Airlines, and one airport mainly had American, and the closer one had United. So we just always flew United.
Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
Holroyd. Is that Ishtola? No. That's the person who acted as a mother to Minfilia.
Thank you, Lamine, for everything.
Oh. Fly Frontier? Yeah, that does sound awful. Oh, she's crying. Well. Now we're all back. Alright, Alphino. What do you have to say? It would seem we are in Southern Thanalan again, but Minfilia is doing, no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the Warriors of Darkness too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then in returning to the first, would they not... But mayhap that was their wish. Put it on my suitcase. I bought them in Japan. Portable phone hood built in. Oh, that sounds nice. Moonbreeda! Goddamn. An ending to back a new beginning. Wait, isn't that the last one? Forgive me, my thoughts were elsewhere. In this one I know full well there is yet work to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me, I'll go back into Zaharak and secure them. The Imalja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the Warriors of Darkness gave them. They are not like to notice a lone bard skulking about. I've been good. I've officially moved out of my parents' house. I'm working 3 jobs. I'm in grad school. It's a lot. But Thancred, you don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. I will see you at Rising Stones. I should go and find Ida and Papa Limo. They must have finished searching the mask's camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. Yeah. And now we speak with Elise. Must be tired, Toof. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? Early. When I saw you meeting with that warrior of darkness in the Ascian in white at the Great Library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even when your pride, even where were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Because I wanted a smaller house. Yeah, house is not in the question for me. I have my nice little apartment with my friend from college. I love it here. It's great. Literally the only gripe I have about this apartment is that it doesn't have a trash chute. What am I in college for? I'm getting my master's in computer engineering. Or as my girlfriend says, smart people shit. Which I have seen some pretty dumb engineering students, so I don't know how true that is. Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did, that you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not that many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Damn. My eye itches, hold on. To forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should rest for a while. Month for rent? Well, I have 2 cats, so I pay $50 for pet rent because one of them's an ESA. So after that, like $1,300, $1,350. It's really not bad. Could be worse, but still not great, you know? If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, warrior of light. All right. Aye, aye, Captain. This is hell? Yeah. It's just because of the area I'm in. Which, I'm not going to say the area I'm in. It's just, this area is pretty expensive. Like, this was on the cheap side for what I could find. Most places were $1,600 to $1,700. Well met, Toof. Alphinaud said you would be joining us. To what seemed the Griffin's double was telling the truth, insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the mask's camp. Did you perchance find one in Zaharak? Well, about that, actually, yeah, go ahead and just let me skip all that, thank you. I don't believe it. The crystals, Menphilia, all of it. It's just, I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Ida, even though I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, aye, but also affirming. Chicago, because I was there for Miku concerts. Cheapest one I saw was 2,000. 2,000 down or 2,000 a month? I assume 2,000 a month. But I'm also just not in a position to move into a home right now. Like, A, I don't have enough for a down payment. B, my tentative plan for, like, my future, you know, is I want to move in with my girlfriend. So, when I finish grad school, we're moving in together, and then she's going to go to grad school, and then we're going to go get a house after that. So I still have a few more years. Shotgun because I don't like freeways? God, real. But, I don't plan to get a house until my girlfriend and I are both out of school, you know? Once we're out of school and we're going to be actually choosing a place to settle down, rather than flitting from place to place just because that's where school is, you know? Alphinaud, I believe it is past time Ida and I rejoined the Scions. We have been away for far too long. Went to an auto concert? Oh, lucky! I've been to LA, it's really nice, but I didn't go to any concerts. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives, and I hope that we might in turn offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. Also, to be honest, I probably wouldn't live in LA proper, but I'd be down to live in like the cities that are around LA, or even like further south towards San Jose. Like, I looked up Burbank for a little while to move there. There was no rain and I could smell the rain. Yeah, it's a desert, that's how that works. But my girlfriend and I, she texted me literally this morning being like, what do you feel about moving to rural Oregon? I'm fucking down. Like, I love having these conversations with her. God, that's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. Yeah, we went on quite the adventure. We're in Ishgard now. We should be glad to account them, and Tataru's tales may well surprise you. I think they didn't even realize that Tataru was here. Oh. Ida? Ida! Welcome to be praised, it is you. Ida, alive and standing here before me, in the flesh, I can hardly believe my eyes. Gundabald, what? So expensive, but rural. Feel like wildfires go ahead? I just really like PNW. Oh, come now. Has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundabald. I fought beside your father in the revolution. They're too strict? I mean, to each their own. Papalymo was like, she's hiding something from us. Do not think less of her friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate rays, but the resistance were always welcome in Little Alamigo. They gave us hope, and young Ida most of all. Ida here was always full of fire, ever the first to volunteer for a mission, until the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors and we feared the worst, but here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older. But well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the Scions. Oh, sorry, we were still in the circle of knowing back then, right? Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was all very secretive stuff, and at the time, and as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know you've got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Oh. Pray forgive her. It has been a long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones. Well, she's clearly got something to unpack. Hells take me for giving you that mask. Oh, Papalymo. Papalymo feels a little bit guilty. Right, well, off to the Rising Stones we go, I guess. Let me sort. Gas money goes over $4. I mean, gas for me, I usually spend, well, when the war was going on, it was a bit higher, but typically I'm spending like $3.69 to $3.89 a gallon. So it's not bad. But also I've only really ever known living around here. I left for college, but then I came right back, so. Oh, where did I go? Oh wait, this is the wrong place. This isn't Rising Stones. Oops! We're fine. I got it all sorted. I need to put on some chapstick. I got some cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl just to try it. Anyways, we do get all 4 seasons here. That's where I am now, except summer just fucking sucks. Summer sucks, probably because I'm disabled. And so, just the heat alone makes me feel miserable every single day. But also, it is nothing but humid outside. And so, it is awful, just getting stuck in the heat. Welcome home, Toof. I trust your journey was uneventful. You will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he has delivered them safely into the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here and we can declare this matter officially resolved. Casey's? While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Ishtola and Kryle and briefed them on all that has occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. Cutscene! I'm cracking my knuckles, so pardon the noises.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Minbreda.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Oh, they're back in their normal garb.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not
Play Assassin's
are
Creed?
carrying on the
No, actually. I've never actually played an Assassin's Creed game.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not and should not
Why are you being
be
so
dictated by
philosophical?
any single ideal.
Bro.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit.
Assassin's Creed games are awesome. Okay, story time. My mom once got a free copy of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And she's like, here it is. You just need to scratch off the little code on the back and you can get the game. I don't know how she came into possession of it. I know she did not go to a game store and get it. I don't remember how she got it, but she did. And the issue is, I was struggling as a kid so bad to scratch off the code that the code ripped right off and I could not salvage it. Like, there was no way to actually get the code because it was just shredded. So that's why I never played Assassin's Creed as a kid. But yeah.
Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask.
Can your mom help you? To be fair, I was like 15. And I also didn't like my mom. So.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter
I have so many
end.
texts from my girlfriend. Oh
For
my god.
Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
Kryle's joining the Scions.
You will always be welcome here, Kryle.
Alright. is a long-ass cutscene.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes.
Oop, not what I meant to do.
She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Well, that is kind of true. He is sort of brains and Thancred's brawn. Ooh, gotta get a quick stretch out. Oh my god. Ugh.
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Shit, really? Damn, I didn't realize it was that long ago. I thought it was like 2025.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
Ida, you have something to say, so say it.
And what will you do, Alisaie?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities.
August of 2024? Damn. That was before
That
my
being
back
said,
even got injured.
This new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable. And we've always got her to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Taro,
Well
what the
then,
fuck you on
Alfie,
about?
I, for my part, shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Well, I don't know, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck. Clearly some shit's gonna happen.
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to be caught up to current in this game. It's gonna be fun, because I can just do whatever the fuck and not worry about MSQ. Alright, speak with Alphinaud. Look at them, Tooth, the signs of the 7th dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together. Got my wind-up Moonbreeder. Oh, and another cutscene. More talks with Alphinaud. You're on a 14. Why the fuck are you here?
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life,
Sorry, I'm drinking water. I'm a wee bit thirsty.
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me.
So it's sitting nothing because everything's done? Valid.
Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
Something ain't right here.
Thank you. I shall guard it well.
Something is not right here. He's gonna go waltz right back over to Ida, who's clearly
There is cause to hope.
clearly having some thoughts.
For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
It's an arm covered in frostbite. No, it's just a byproduct of, long story short, the reason my arms are this way and I have the wings is because of a freak mutation with a crow. And as part of that, my hands turned black. Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. The two versions. I'm just waiting for the Ascian to show up. There's gonna be an Ascian. Yep. True believers are so readily led. Those are wings? Yeah, no. Here, hold on. That's not the right way to do it. Hold on. Let me undo that so it's fixed. I'll go over here so I can show. You ready for this shit? Ooh. Yeah. I'm kind of a bird. I'm a bit of a bird. So. I don't know. It's cunty though. I love it. You're a harpy? Yeah. I used to swear up and down. I'm like, no, I'm not a harpy. I'm a harpy. Let's be real here. I'm a fucking harpy. But yeah. This is readily led. Great model, thank you. I love it to death. I have given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Ooh. Get what you wanted then. Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Oh, they're talking about the warriors of darkness. Be it a host to a surfeit of light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. Will it be a blobfish? I could rig a blobfish, man. Fuck. I learned to rig models, and I can do that, but not much else. Oh, bitch. They took Nidhogg's eyes. Bro. The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. Blobfish VTuber? I mean, there's a fucking peanut VTuber, man, who won VTuber of the Year. So, yeah. I can. P-tuber, peanut tuber. More cutscenes. Is this Ala Mhigo? What are we looking at right now? Or is this, Hartnell? So it was here all along. Well, this is not an Ascian. It's someone else. A Garlean, judging by the dot on his head. Similar to Lucia. Nero Tolskeva, I thought... Didn't we fight Nero? He's in the Empire. We fought him at the Praetorium. So my party, you and I are gonna have so much fun. Oh no. Oh, brother. Achievement. Salad sandwiches, $2 a sandwich? Hell yeah. Tidings from Gurabania. I haven't started Shadowbringer, have I? I don't think I have. Type too fast? No such thing. Toof, just the hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise. Okay, now it's a Still Heavensward patch quests. Oh, we're still here. Okay. I can just head out then. Ugh. But Gurabania is one of the locations in the next expansion. I don't know much beyond that, just that it's a location in the expansion. Okay. Oh, very upbeat music. I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. What? Oh no. I'm getting an outfit, aren't I? Ready? Right, everyone, get ready to work? Oh no. No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes. What? Huh? I feel exposed. Your weapon's floating? Oh, that's just the astrologian stuff. It's magic. Also, it's just how the animation is, because some of them are thicker than others. Warrior of Light's every measurement from heroic head to intrepid toe. Oh, brother. Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Toof. All in good time. Concerning. Aha! Found you! Alphinaud wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seems to think it was very important. Go and leave everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting. I'm guessing she made us clothes. Watch that thing should be down. Yeah, for real. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro. Come on, man. Oh, and we're back.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
Oh, and now it's voiced.
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Urianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphinaud, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elisée. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Oh, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
Well, everyone's like, yeah. The end.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention.
Oh, I'm searching again, sorry.
As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede she might struggle to balance her new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness! You're... Help! I need some help here!
Uh-oh.
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
I feel like she's gonna be from Tailfeather.
Nago! God, how did... Y'shtola! Please, you have to help her!
Oh, no, she's from Little Alamigo.
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
I'm literally an astrologian. I can handle it, but... Sure.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all. Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Miqo'te is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalymo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
Ruh-roh.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumour has it your man is eager to test his claws.
That's one way to put it.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed.
Crazy.
Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may,
If there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I shall depart for Limsa Lominsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours.
Well, what about the rest of us,
and
bitch?
Alisaie, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emeric and encourage him to send an envoy. To Taru, Krile, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Gyr Abania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice.
Whose narration is this? Is this Papalymo's narration?
'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied.
Clearly there's something going on with Yda and Papalymo.
And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
I feel like that's setting the stage for one of them to betray. Like, that's what this is. We're just setting the stage for one of them to end up betraying us. See, that's the area of the next expansion, Gurbania. So what is it? Shadowbringer, Stormbringer, Endwalker. Dawntrail is somewhere in there too. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go over to our lovely friend, Sir Emeric, and then go from there. Alright, it's Lucia for now. Forgot about that. Greetings, warrior of light. What business brings you to Ishgard? About that. I see. Wait here, I will summon Sir Emeric. Cutscene. I swear it's so many cutscenes now. I've gotten far enough in the story that it's just cutscene after cutscene. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business, I thank you for bringing these developments in Ala Mhigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make. Not mine alone, at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? Yeah. I thank you. A representative, whoever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handaloop that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. To accompany Lucia to the Gates of Judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. Yep. It's such an odd number, Gil. 1,119. Like, why? Method in his malice. Here we go. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the Gates of Judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Yeah, that's kind of what the plan was. Oh wait, that's the other one, that's right. Envoy for Ishgard is this one. Doodly-doo. I'm waiting for it to be that, the girl. Here's her name. Oh. Hi, Emmerich. We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Not, I concede, that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. My phone is still going off. Okay. There we go. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me too, if you may see a familiar face? Huh? Oh, it's one of the sons of House Edmund. Yeah. Two full girl. Ew. How wonderful to see you, and Sir Emmerich too. To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once. If you will excuse... No. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honora. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. And we yap for a moment. Humph, those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to a girl. I mean to an Imperial. Oh, he knows. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel in the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm. No? You and me both. Stop saying that. That's disgusting. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Oh my goodness. Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt, and with a little help from the veterans and Honora's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not. I'm not even gonna bother saying. I'm gonna censor it. Off to Gridania with you. I'm having another mint. Hold on. I love mint so much. I'm wondering now, how many quests do I have left? 2. At least 2, ones that warrant achievements. Because I know this is the last one. Off to Gridania. Oh, he's right here. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Yeah. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand, a pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yeah. Here's a chorus. It's like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? Cutscene? Or do I have to personally walk? I'm personally walking. Of course. Alright, well, Conjurer's Guild. Nobody from Ishgard has arrived. Very good. This way, if you please. Ah, and the Minson party as well. She's here. I forget her name, but she's the Doman. Higiri, something like that. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. And too, if I trust you are well, 'tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Yeah, Yugi, I was close. I was glad to hear from Riol that the missing scions have now been found. There's much more I would discuss with you, but first, let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? And second cutscene. Yippee! It seems the other two are here. Ooh, my hips popped. Feels good.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Yeah.
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
That's the point.
At the Battle of Carteneau, the combined might of 3 grand companies laboured to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion.
Oh,
Is the Alliance agreed?
On my bed. That's so sweet. Kavatapi is conked out on the bed.
Then let us make ready for
He's
war.
so cute. Oh my goodness.
Victory favors the swift. And there is much to be
He's
done.
just a little baby. He's so precious.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one.
He's got
Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Yeah, Alpha now understands. But there's something else going on there. Oh, and we're right into another cutscene. That the council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Algod, you have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Emmerich? Sir Emmerich. Master Alphino, a pleasure as always, and Mistress Elise, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I'd hoped to thank too for serving as our escort before other duties called her away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. Casually hiding. Forgive me, my lord, but I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies, yes, necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard's support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciate the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with the simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That is how we adults speak. Bro, why are you acting like she's a fucking child? Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri? Actually, I think I shall first pay a visit to the East Shroud. I am curious to know how Papalymo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Baelsar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones anon. Cool. Cool. Back to Revenant's Toll I go. Game developer and friend boat. Those are iconic, honestly. Okay. Onward. Welcome back, Toof. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change. If my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Give me that eggnog. Griffin on the wall. Ruh-roh. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. The patch quests are so annoying. It's all just exposition and dialogue. Dawn Trail Hunt Train. I can't join that. Oh, we're instantly in a cutscene. Okay. Ah, you are returned from the council, but what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention? That. Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Krile, how's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she'll make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Yup. Now, mayhap you would share with us the council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. You know, you cannot seriously... One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If there were only some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Ala Mhigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. Well, I don't know if that's a good idea if you come. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration if you would have me, and my services are at your disposal. As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Krile and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, levy yours? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worst, it would seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Toof? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it might not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on? She's like, fuck no. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. Oh, I keep yawning, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Okay, Alphinaud, if you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorn Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Baelsar's wall, and I should be interested to speak with 2 of the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. Yeah, okay. Hello, Alphinaud. Oh, cutscene again. It's all fucking cutscenes. Oh, Toof, there you are. Come. Amarasei's spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Sorry. Fancy meeting the 2 of you here. We are about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have needed divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphinaud, we'll have the Griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter negotiations. Trust me, Papalymo, I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. Girl, you're a fucking mess. I feel a headache coming on. Let us be on our way, shall we? Ida, you need help. Seek help. Like, she doesn't have any idea what she stands for at this point. Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Okay. Okay. Another cutscene. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you're here to speak with our commanding officers. You'll find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. And then we're instantly into another cutscene. Wow, crazy how that happens. You guys. Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. Yeah, Hilda. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see, and the sight of you might help remind him why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. 'Tis heartening to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Oh. Maybe not anymore. That does not seem quiet. Or what? Seven Hells, fighting has broken out on top of the wall, a full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible, we gave no such order. Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target, it was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Ala Mhigo. They could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Two of you must make for the wall at once. Well, shit. What, just the two of you? Yeah. Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that... And then you're going to see Nidhogg's eyes. Just chilling there. Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the silence to safety? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Yup, 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 yup. There's the Griffin. He got exactly what he wanted. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Ala Mhigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Ala Mhigo will be free, no matter the cost. Bro, what? Oh, brother. Alright, what now? From what Papa Limo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. I know that would not Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. This is gonna be a dungeon. Once we are free from the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Yep, there it is. Alright, let me drink some water and then we can go ahead and run through this. What? What's my item level? 217. Okay. I don't think I have... Yeah, no, I don't think that's enough. It's this that's holding me back. These two. 'Cause these are at least all 60. And their item level is fairly high. This is also pretty low, but... That's 55, yeah, no wonder. Yeah, I need better... I'm gonna go to Foundation to see if I can afford any accessories. And if not, then I will figure something else out. Because I think, worst case, I should be able to use like my allied seals for shit rather than these. Yeah, I can't do those. Yeah. I can't get the... Can't afford them. Shoot. I don't even know if they would have it. Let me run over here. Healing. 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 Hopefully that'll do. Yeah. Okay. Now we're all set. You best the eye level boss. The eye level boss is a struggle, man. Shit's expensive, especially when I'm doing relic grinds, and so I've got 0 fucking tomestones. I've got no poetics. Dog. You did so the story could continue? Yup. Thankfully it didn't take too long, so it's not the worst thing ever. Oh, good heavens. Ouch. God damn it, I need to Asuna myself again. Nobody went back for it. I guess that's my job now. So much Asuna. My fucking god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you need to be Asuna. Bro. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yeah. And then boing. You can have that, Yuki. Enjoy. Slay. Should we be going this way? Need. Oh. Need. And that one. The claw. Down goes the claw. Those sound effects are weird. I don't like them. Something about him is rubbing me the wrong way. Okay. The boots of scouting be mine. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Another hunt train. Are we still going through this shit? Oh my god, we are. Hey. I'm sure the time will be up soon. Oh no, the time will not be up soon. Alright, time for our next boss. Okay, I think I nabbed everybody with that. No, I missed one person again. One, two, one. Oh, I'm stunned. Run. There we go. Woo. No dying. What? I don't understand what I did wrong. Yippee! Need. I'm getting all my goodies. God damn. It's all healing. Oops, all healing. This is great. I don't think that's first to that. But let's go. Doing that real quick because I know I'll need it. Okay. Alright. Is this the last? I think so. I think this is... Oh, we're fighting the Griffin now? I do kind of want to watch this, see what happens. Or is it just us seeing him? Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, that's a reveal. I don't remember the guy's name, but he was like best friends with Raubahn. He was head of the Crystal Braves, all that shit. Oh, shit. Dude, the fact that I remember a character is crazy. Shit. Okay.
How'd you like these?
Sloppy. I'll tear you limb from limb. Sloppy.
Why do you keep calling my work sloppy, bro?
For Alamigo! I have you now.
Oh, shit.
How'd you like these?
Bro, when are you gonna use your demon eyes? When are you gonna use Nidhogg's eyes? Conic Sloppy! Yeah, for real. Ow. Thank you. Pass that on myself real quick. Well, at least the, they redirected. Alright, Wondrous Tales, I forgot to do that. Come on, bring out Nidhogg's eyes. I know you wanna. GG's. Oh, they all left already. Well, guess that means whatever's in here is mine. Oh, this is better than this. Dang. By 5, but it's still better. Also, I saw I got something for Wondrous Tales. Okay, those are for scouting. I can use that as well before I forget. That's not it. This one. I'm gonna do that. Do that. Yeah. This time I might actually finish Wondrous Tales, because I've not yet done that. Alright, fucker.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, A glimpse of things to come.
Like, I low-key forgot this guy existed. But it makes so much sense.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Yeah, but at what cost, guys?
Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
Oh, so they just got the costumes and aren't actually... Oh. And yet there's a lone guy.
This is for Ala Mhigo, for Eorzea.
Is it killing me? Little bit. He looks like the Warrior of Darkness a little bit.
They die that others may live.
No! It's a bomb! Harness, that's a whole ass bomb. Oh my god. And he looks like Papa Limo.
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
Oh no.
War machines! How did they get here so quickly?
Oh, brother.
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Yeah, Chrissy, how that works. And they're all dead. Ooh. Every single one of them is dead.
Gods help us! What were we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
Well.
Mighty Rolger. Grant
Oh
us
no.
the strength.
Oh no.
Crush.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. I see where this is going. Oh no. Oh no.
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilberd. I should have known.
Yeah.
This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
like, no, I already killed them all.
With the moment of my triumph so close at hand, you truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
And there are the eyes. Yup.
Nidhogg's eyes! No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
Oh, brother.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lonorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Ala Mhigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Bro.
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned?
He's going for a primal.
You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power!
Oh yes, I know their limitations, which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
Huh?
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
Ruh-roh. What is bro doing?
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my
that's
longing,
the quest that we did.
You shall have it all! Ah!
What the fuck did he just do? He jumped off a cliff. Oh, he's taking the ether of all the dead bodies. Oh my god. That is fucking insanity. He intentionally wanted his men to die so that he can use their ether to summon this thing. Dear fucking god, man.
This light, is it?
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
Ida is like so
There is
distraught
one
about
thing.
this.
What? Hey, Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Is he gonna kill himself?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
He's going to use his own.
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Tiptimati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
And he's gonna use his own ether.
Don't you dare, Papalymo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave!
Papalymo gonna kill
Quite
himself!
right. Quickly now, off you go! The further away, the better!
No! If you're staying, then so am I!
No, Ida! There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this!
She's like, you can't
Take
be
her.
doing this!
Please, you have to take her!
He knows. Bro is sacrificing himself. He's like, okay, I guess I'm doing this.
Oh.
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
I will say those
This
cries
is one
are
battle you
not
cannot
desperate
fight.
enough.
Away with you! Go!
She should sound more desperate if she knows that basically her best friend is killing himself right now. The acting is not there. If he says leave, I'll leave. I doubt it will change much.
Hilda! I think he means now!
She's just watching him as he's about to kill himself.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
It looks like the stuff at Az's Law. Like, that's exactly what the stuff at Az's Law looks like. Anyways, I guess rest in peace, Papalymo. Rip. Well, oh, it's not even voiced, man. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papalymo is my friend. I should have been there with him. You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know, all right, I know. There was nothing more you could have done. Ilberd caught all of us off guard. Even Toof was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papalymo strove to protect or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on, go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. Well, we just reunited with everyone, and now they're fucking dead. So, fun. Yoink. Oh shit. Leader of the band for... Louis was finest student. Yep. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words, but Thancred is right. You must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others of our imminent return. Here's my water. There we go. I loved that game as a kid. I don't know if you guys ever played that. All right. Cutscene yet again. You just have to be like, hey, Papalymo's dead now. Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother. Yeah, I would say a bit more than ill, just a tiny bit worse. Aye, behind the Griffin's mask, we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. Okay, they're gonna spare me the details. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed. It was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papalymo was aware. Thus did the pupil fall in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind, aspected ether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. And so an Ascian got it. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian, but now is not the time for idle speculation. Krile, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. You must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it then. What, without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Y'shtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in my own way. By thy leave, Lady Alisaie, I shall honor our fallen comrade through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. She's just left to grapple with this alone. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalymo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. And I'm sure that's the music that was just playing. And there's our next achievement. And then I think with that, I should end stream. Because it's been 3 whole hours. So I think it'll be time to call it. Goat Limo, for real. Because, like, what quest is this? Yeah, stuff that I'm gonna do next stream for the very end of the Heavensward patch quests. So let me go ahead and end the stream. Let me pull up this, and then we find someone to raid. Let's do the use, search the VTuber tag. Channel side. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. We find a good person to raid. I'm really bad at this part. This part's the hard part. So, who knows what I'm gonna end up deciding on. Ooh, this person's playing Warframe for the first time. Oh, is this considered early game now? I did this quest so late. Let me find someone else though. There's so many people. Let's go with this one. Their model is super cute. / raid. I think I spelled that right. Yeah. We're good. I just got a 3-minute pre-roll, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So I don't think I'll be able to hold out until the pre-roll's over. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time I stream. I'm gonna try and stream Thursday because I can't stream Tuesday. Like next Tuesday. But I'll see you guys next time I stream. Bye! Bye-bye!